What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? All right. Today we're gonna talk about the shop, not the magic shop, not this. We're gonna talk about this shop. All right. I'm gonna go through most of the stuff in here, and let's just go over it now. You're forced to buy the power-up circle, the arcane towers. In the beginning, honestly, buy them when they're cheap. Once they go over 100, 150, you don't have to buy them until, especially in the beginning, because not that you don't need them, your defense isn't going to do that great anyway, and they tend to get very expensive. You should hold on to your mana, and like for upgrading runes or almost anything else. All right, so you're forced to buy the magic shop, you're forced to buy the Temple of Wishes. I believe you're forced to buy the Crystal Mine. The Fusion Center, I don't remember if you're forced to buy it. I personally don't use it that much, but there are occasions where I do use it. I don't really suggest fusing any essences. The Ancient Stones, yes, absolutely buy it. It's an extra mana income. You need mana in the beginning. The Tranquil Forest, honestly, I use them. They're really not worth it, though. Don't even bother with them. Obviously, buy the Fusion Hexagram. Buy it as early as possible. It's a little bit on the expensive side from what I remember, but buy it as early as possible so that you know what monsters you need for Fusion, for all the Fusion materials between the Nat 4s and the Nat 5s. What's this called? The Deep Forest. I'm guessing Deep Forest Entity. I don't know. Absolutely buy it. It's another mana income. So then there's the Crystal Titan. People tend to ask me on whether or not they should buy the Crystal Titan. Look, if you're gonna log in every day and play, and you plan on playing the game, it pays itself off after 100 days. Okay, now some people might think, oh, it's not worth it, or in the long run it is. In the short term, it's not. In the long term, it is. All right, I believe it's 300 crystals, so it takes 100 days since it makes 3 crystals a day. Yeah, so try and collect your crystals every single day from the Crystal Titan. And mine paid itself off back in October, so probably a little earlier than that. No, back in October it paid itself off. So honestly, it's paid itself off and tripled what I've gotten so far. Then there's the Crystal Lake and the Gusty Cliffs. I have them. At the time, I saw all the higher ranked players get them. It's really not worth it. In my opinion, it's not. Don't waste your crystals on these two, the Crystal Lake and the Gusty Cliffs. Now, the Monster Storage, absolutely worth it. Later on in the game, not in the beginning, all right? So, like when you start gathering a lot of monsters and you don't want to fodder them after you've collected a lot of Light and Dark Scrolls or 4 stars that you don't want to fodder and you need the extra storage, and it's absolutely worth it. Now, all of this stuff over here, this is cosmetics. You want to buy it, buy it. You don't want to buy it, it's up to you on that one. So the expansions, buy them all. You pretty much need the expansions. This is probably what everybody's waiting for. Alright, look, don't buy these scrolls, really. I don't spend my my glory points on scrolls, ever. Maybe, I might have bought one. I don't remember, honestly. But don't. 300 glory points, it just... don't bother. Now, I don't care what level you are, but every single week, save up to buy the Doublemon. Every single week. Alright, that is especially needed every week. Alright, the Doublemon are super rare, even though right now they're kind of giving them out like candy. They are super rare, and there's gonna come a time where you're gonna need them. Random Angelmon, don't buy it, ever. Don't even bother. Now, when you have excess energy, when you have excess glory points and stuff like that, you're going to upgrade the Sanctum of Energy for the 10 extra energy that you're going to get. It's actually really good for farming and stuff like that. I get to farm quite a bit more every day. And you're going to work on your mysterious plant. I highly suggest, whether you're pay to play or free to play, you work on your mysterious plant. Okay? It's absolutely worth it. I recharge energy at 3 minutes and 51 seconds. I don't remember where it starts at, but it's somewhere around 5 minutes. If you tend to play the game like I do, I play the game quite a bit. You want to recharge. You want to be able to recharge energy quick. You get a better energy return, stuff like that. All right. Now the mana fountains. You see, I upgraded my mana fountains a little bit. It isn't worth it. I stopped upgrading them because it's really not right now. Until when I start, I should have upgraded other things. All right. Now the crystal rock really isn't worth it right now. A lot of people have done it. You know, like when I was upgrading these things, we didn't know any better. All right. The guardstone is worth it. Do it in the beginning. You can. I don't not suggest it. But there's other things to work on in the beginning. The water sanctuary, the fire, wind, light, dark. As you can see, some of mine are at level 2, some of mine are at level 6, some of mine are at level 4. You know, I've got my ancient sword at level 7. My crystal altar needs one more upgrade. My sky tribe totem needs one more upgrade. My arcane boost tower. I did this. I jumped the gun on this. It's cheap. That's another reason why I did it. I don't suggest it. If you're not getting a lot of glory points every week, don't do it. So one thing I did max out was this, but I also depend on my attackers quite a bit. So I maxed it out, and it's really cheap. I don't remember how much it is to max it out, but it is really, really, really cheap to do. So let's say you're stuck at some point in the game and you can't clear certain content. The Sky Tribe Totem and the Crystal Altar help out quite a bit. All right, this one right here, the Guardstone, especially for PvE purposes, which is dungeons and stuff like that. So I would work on these. All right, these are the best ones to work on. Now, this is really your decision. All right, do you have a speed-based team? Do you have a hit point-based team? Do you have a defense-based team? Now, defense helps even a hit point-based team. If you have a team with high hit points, but they're getting hit really hard, defense helps you out quite a bit. So I would make the decision between the Crystal Altar and the Guardstone. Usually people go with the Crystal Altar. I would go with the Crystal Altar also in the beginning. And work on the Sky Tribe Totem. Now, what I'm doing, because some of these things are a little expensive, I'm just telling you this is from my experience, and I'm tired of not getting any upgrades, like waiting a couple of weeks to do the Ancient Sword since I'm buying my Devilmon every week. I'm upgrading the cheaper things at a time. Alright, so probably the next thing I upgrade is either going to be the Wind or Water Sanctuary or the Guardstone. I'm not sure yet which ones I'm going to do. To be fully honest with you, it's probably going to be the Guardstone since I'm trying to clear TOA 100. Now, the reason why I haven't upgraded my Sky Tribe Totem is because I feel like I've kind of plateaued on some of my fastest monsters. So the 1% speed is going to help, but then it's not. I'm just keeping it that way for now. If I ever increase the speed on my fastest monsters, I may just go back and finish up my Sky Tribe Totem. Alright. So let's move on to the cash shop. Obviously, recharging energy is absolutely worth it. Arena invitations. Look, if you want a glory farm, yeah, it's absolutely worth it. You want to upgrade your towers you want to be able to upgrade these towers over here. Some people, they like to glory farm all week long. They'll sit there, they'll waste 300 crystals and it's not even reset. They don't care. You know, some people don't. It's just the way it is. Now, what I would never, ever suggest to anybody is to spend on any of these four. The bundle of mana, pile of mana, sack of mana, box of mana. It is not worth it. I don't care what you say. 1,000 crystals for 2.1 million mana, you could sit there and farm whatever you want else, and you'll get more mana out of it than spending 1,000 crystals on just mana. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Then, all right, all of the Google Play, everybody that's on Android has this option right here for free crystals. All right, so obviously do this. There's quite a few things going on. Now, when you get over here, the $2.99 for 72 crystals is not worth it. The bundle of crystals isn't worth it. None of these are really all that worth it. All right, even this, the 3,000 crystals for $99.99. They have these specials over here where you get a mystical scroll, stuff like that. These specials are every month. It's not like they ever stop. So I would do it. If you want to spend money on the game, I would do it that way. And then there is this right here. All right. I don't suggest people buy the summoning pack. People get a little... they don't want to wait, and they end up doing the summoning pack, and then you've got this and the premium packs. Now, I have bought a lot of premium packs in my lifetime. The premium pack is worth it over the summoner's pack. That's a definite. Because you get one extra mystical scroll. Is it worth buying a premium pack? I mean, if you have the urge to summon right then and there, yeah. I guess so. Another way you could do it is if you save up a lot of mana and you refresh the shop with crystals. With 750 crystals, if you refresh the shop, you could probably get more than 11 mystical scrolls. You could probably get a lot more than 11 mystical scrolls. Depending on your luck as well. It's luck-based too. Then there's the experience boosters. Yeah, they are worth it. Is a 3-day booster worth it? For me personally, no. But for somebody that's just beginning and they want to make their first 6-star, get the 3-day booster because you might run out of crystals. So waiting to recharge, like let's say you saved up 800 crystals and you go on your a 3-day booster and you still haven't made a 6-star and it's still your first day and you spent all of your crystals. You got another 2 days to do your rivals, get more crystals, let the energy recharge. You're going to be getting crystals as it goes along. So you can go on a 3-day booster in the beginning. Later on, I don't suggest 3-day boosters because you're going to be making your 6-stars faster. So you do 1-day boosters. Eventually, you're going to graduate to 12-hour boosters. Eventually, you're going to be like me and will only want to do a 6-hour booster because you're sleeping through half your 12-hour booster. And then the rename ticket, whatever you want to do with that, do it. I've got something. My shop refreshed. Let's see. Of course, you see, I ended up spending about, I would say, close to 3 million mana today. Okay, there's nothing else in here. So I'm not gonna pop that scroll. I'm actually doing a really big summoning session in August. So I gotta clear TOA hard. I'm hoping I clear TOA hard. I'm saving whatever I can. I ended up screwing up, guys. I need crystals, so I ended up buying a pack because I'm gonna end up going on a booster in the morning. I want to make another. I want to make fodder. I want to have fodder for my next for my next 6-star. Going on boosters is just crazy. All the crystals I spend is just insane. Just refilling between. I want to do a nice big dragons farm and I want to do a booster. So I was like, all right, I haven't really bought anything in quite a while. So it's like, all right, let's just get a fire pack, have some scrolls for my big summoning in August and whatever. So, guys, I hope you got something out of this. I'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for watching.